Hi everyone, this is Josh from Balance Buddy Rehab, and today I want to talk to you about the crick in the neck. Okay, commonly I'll be working with a patient on XYZ, but they'll come in and say, I know we're working on this and that, but today I just woke up and I can't hardly turn my head to the right. Can you help me? Can you fix this? And number one, I'm asking, okay, is this a pre-existing condition? Is it something you need to talk to your doctor about? But if they've otherwise had a healthy neck and they just strain themselves in sleep, a lot of times my first advice to them is, hey, let's do nothing with it actually for the first 3 days. And then if it's not getting better, then it's maybe something we need to look into a little bit more. Or let's look at what other things are going on in your body that contributed to that problem to begin with that you didn't have before. Maybe we need to work around it. But whenever you get that crick in your neck, the muscles are tight around there. And the reason they're tight around there is because the joint's been inflamed. You most likely slept in a position where the joint was jammed up for a long time. And if you're awake, you naturally would move out of that position. But when you're in deep sleep, you tend to stay there and the joint gets really inflamed, and then it causes a spasm response to those muscles. So I'll get patients that come in and they'll say, you know what, I've had this for a week. I've been stretching it, I've been working it, I've been doing XYZ, but it just doesn't seem to be getting better. And I have to very carefully tell them that the reason it's not getting better is because you've been actually working it too much. You've been trying too hard to get it better, and that's not allowed it to heal. So a lot of times you need to protect it for the first 2 or 3 days. You can still do certain things, which I'm going to show you, but you need to just really, the number one thing is protect it. Ice, rest, anti-inflammatories. If you're having pain when you say you turn your head to the left, well then quit turning your head to the left. If it also hurts when you bend your head that way, don't do that for a while. You will feel a little odd, and whenever you turn to look over your shoulder driving, you'll have to move your whole body, or people will say, does your neck hurt? And you'll say, yeah, but it's going to get better. I have knowledge now, and I'm going to be able to make it better. But in that interim, in the few days, I know everybody wants to do something. So what you can do is usually when you get strains in your neck, they're going to be on the lower part of your neck, especially if you're waking up from sleep, that you get strains on the lower part of your neck. If that's the case, one of the things you can do, again, protect it. So put your hands on either side of your neck, not on the front, because that's your carotid artery there. But just put your hands on either side of the neck and protect yourself there. And what I want you to do is just practice leaning your head side to side. See what I'm doing in the camera here? Just leaning my head side to side and trying to get a stretch on those muscles up there. If it doesn't feel like it's moving, use your fingers to massage at the base of your skull there, right underneath the ear. You're not going to hurt yourself there, right underneath the ear. And then work your way back along the edge of the skull there, okay, to work those tight, achy muscles through there. And that'll give you some freedom of motion at the top of your neck and at the base of your skull there, so you can get some motion when you turn. We'll say that irritation's on the left. You can get some motion when you turn to the left before it starts to irritate you. So that'll give you some freedom and feel a little bit better there too. So you massage it. Then you can try to bend your head side to side. You can gently twist it a little bit one way or the other, but just gentle motions. You can nod, you can dig in those muscles back there, and as you hold those, nod your chin down a little bit. That'll unlock the top of your spine as well. Okay, so that's kind of day one. Otherwise, it's all rest, protection, ice, anti-inflammatories. Day two, it should still feel really stiff, but getting a little bit better, maybe 30% better or so. And so what you can do then, again, we'll say if the irritation's over here, it's still gonna hurt when you turn your head to the left, but those muscles that are become tight there will make it more long-standing if we don't stretch those a little bit as it starts to heal. So you can gently start leaning your head to the other side and then rotating that way to stretch those muscles. So in this case, we would lean the head to my right over here, and then twist the head to my left to stretch all those muscles. So that after stretching those muscles, then I can turn my head to the left a little bit more. You see, if I'm upright and I turn my head to the left, it'll jam those joints. But if I lean this way, it opens the joints up a little bit. So now I have the freedom to stretch those muscles without jamming the joints. And over time, that'll give me more freedom to turn my head that way again. But you gotta wait 2 or 3 days and really sense when it's the right time there. If you do that and it makes it worse, it's just not ready, and you gotta wait a little bit longer. And if it doesn't get better, then you need to see a clinician that knows what they're talking about. see somebody that is manual therapy certified, that specializes in manual therapy, or just does a lot of hands-on work and is truly a professional in spine care, and they'll be able to help you out as well. You can find us at balancedbodyrehab.com or call us at 314-780-9759. Hope this helps.